No, open the book.
A lot of this
There.
isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna start at the beginning, with the house.
Okay, so I have never actually played this game, and I remember watching Jacksepticeye play it a little bit. But I've always wanted to play it. So I do know the ending, I think, but I don't really remember it. And I also, because it came out a while ago, I don't remember a lot of the pieces of it. So, yeah. Anyway, so I wanted to play it.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
I'm 11, so shut the fuck up. It's an atmosphere game. Oh, am I pregnant? Oh, lion with this tier 1. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Look at this cute little letterbox. Mailbox? Mailbox. I'm an idiot. Orca's Island Gazette. We don't want your newspapers, so we made a separate box for them. It's really cute, though.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
No. Okay, this is interesting. This is a very interesting, like, play style. The mouse and everything. Audio good. Going back to work. Bye. Okay, bye,
I hadn't come
Kayla.
back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
I'm 11, so shut the fuck. I haven't. Right? The mailbox is amazing. That best be a fake plant in there, because if not, I mean, it's perfectly placed. I just walk into it. This is really pretty. I'd love this to be like the entrance to my home.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Could it be the door?
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Why am I always that person? Oh, there's a paved path for you. But no. No, I want to go down to the murky durky depths here. Love to live in a fort. Yeah, me too. I mean, I don't super love isolation. I like being alone, and I like...
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Oh.
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
I enjoy my alone time. I don't like knowing. Like, I like the... Hello? I like the ability to be around people if I need to be or feel like to feel safe in a public area. I don't like the idea of like actually being isolated. Where if I need to be around people, like, am I making
The woods
sense?
around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something but never do.
So like I guess it doesn't matter which path you take. They both lead to the house. Yes, I understand. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Wow. That's stunning. Oh, Washington. That's weird. Like a weird dragon head. Missing? What are all those missing flyers? The audio in this game is actually beautiful though. I've been left alone to my own devices most of my life, so I would love to live a little further out from a town, but also not far, because when I want to do something, at least I would have the ability. Yeah, that's... I used to live in a town outside of like the region that we live in. It was small-ish, but it was like 25 minutes into like the city. But it also still had its own, like it had its own grocery store, and it had its own like post office. Like it was a proper town. It had all the amenities that you needed in a town, and the population was pretty decent at, I think it was like, I don't know, probably around 20,000, maybe less. And that to me is like good. And then if you can like live on the outskirts of that, that would be where I would like to live, somewhere like that. I also want to build like a proper like modernized Victorian home. Because I loved like the old ornate styles, but I hated the lack of like windows and the lack of insulation in those old homes. Alright, so who's missing here? Milton Finch. Can I... Oh, I can like crouch. Give information about Milton. Call the Orcas Island Police Department. Missing since December 23rd of 2000? He's 11. I'm 11, so shut the fuck up. Aw, it's cute.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
I love this, like, the ferns and, is that lupin or foxglove or something?
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Why? This isn't Monster House. And if it is, I don't want to play this game. Foxglove. I kind of want a cottage or something like an earth ship. Yeah, earth ships are so nice.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I did not. So, what happened? Did everyone just, like, up and die? Like, and they just left everything? The 17-year-old? Freezer is clearly below. Ew, I hate that. But, like, seriously, like, what happened? Like, people look like they look like they were working on things. I don't know what that is, but that looks cool. Like, even this door is open. Creepy. I don't like it.
For the first time in years.
Ooh. January of 2010. It's supposed to be just a story game, but I never know. I don't think it's scary. I think there's like an eeriness to
I felt
it.
like I was home.
Like I think there's an eeriness to it because of exactly why it's like making me uncomfortable. Because it does look like people just vanished in the middle of living. And it's very atmospheric, like there's a lot of sounds.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Oh. Lewis Finch. 1988. 2010. Finch Family Cemetery.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly. Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Tasting Thailand. Flavors of India. The Fanny Farmer Junior Cookbook. I know, look at that. I love these islands and the, oh, that's cool. Ship steering wheel. But like this creeps me out. Like, it literally looks like people like just vanished in the middle of living. No lights. A lot of books. See, like, this is not...
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Oh.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Oh. Okay, why did you all leave then? You're playing Minecraft by yourself. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh, that's to the garage. There's also something about these games where there's no like ability to run. It's this first person movement, so like you could turn around and like something could be like in the doorway and like, you know, scare the shit out of you.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Is it rice or maggots? How long has it been? Well, the calendar said January of 2010. The in loving memory, or the like the funeral for the boy on the fridge was December 20 whatever of 2010.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Used to weak dead plants. True. Oh, very true. It's a good observation. Look at that. Is that paisley print? Damask? Something like that? This room.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Sank? Oh. Oh. That's playful. Like, even you walk near the fireplace and, like, you can like hear the draft. This coffee table? Yeah. These ones are nice. They're heavy as a sin, though. Oh, look at this library. Creepy.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
It's like it's the house creaking, but like, yeah. Oh, it is creepy.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive. A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
What happened? Like, look at this. So they were building another, like, one of these, like, door jam thingies. And, like, look, they've, like, sealed it with expanding foam. That's not normal.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement,
Oh, well.
so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, so that's the first place we're going is the basement? Oh.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Oh.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Oof. That man painting spooked me a little bit.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Man, her mom seems kind of crazy. Why would you have a wine? Like, it's supposed to be in a, like, dark place. You're not supposed to have it all exposed to light.
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
Edie's father, Odin. Wait, the name? Sven, Edie. Sven Hofstad Finch, 1915 to 1964. Edie, 1917 to 2010. Calvin. Oh, I did not.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother,
Oh
Calvin.
Oh my god. No thanks. I did not know that I could do that. It does feel a little witchy.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
No, that's weird. That's totally weird. I don't like that.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Edith Sr. Guess I'll look at the peephole for Barbara's.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Yeah. Like there's an extension cord, so there's like power to whatever is up there. Okay, so that's that. Okay, we'll go there in a second. Molly. It's 10.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Like, I don't understand, like... I don't understand. Why are all these children dying at such a young age? What? Creepy.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Oh, it's like the original house that sank. The Finches. Cool. This is really pretty.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Does this work here? Stinky. You're stinky.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
I don't know if that's what I want to do.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Yeah, but now he dead.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like
Hey,
I
Lub
had a
Lub.
plan.
What you doing?
But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
This game is called What Remains of Edith Finch. And it's... I don't even know. It's a first-person story intensive exploration game where you are going around trying to unfold the mysteries of your childhood home. And it's kind of got a little bit of an eerie vibe to it, but it's also like very atmospherically beautiful. So yeah. December of 1947. Like, she, like, look at how old this, like, Christmas tree is. It just has the ornaments on it. That's it. Just ornaments. This is a vibe I can fuck with. It is getting interesting. Ooh. Oh.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh, I guess now we're playing as who is this? May? Molly? Molly? It's Molly. I'll soon be gone. Like, that's... How does a child know that? That's very creepy.
candy was all gone. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh. What? That's nasty.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Well, that's probably for the best. No. Oh. Is he even here? Christmas tree is still messed up.
I kept eating and eating.
What in the hell? Oh my gosh. Oh.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh boy. Am I hearing what? Hello? Oh.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Oh, there's a birdie.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Oh, this is where I die.
And suddenly,
Oh.
I was a cat.
Oh, wow.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Is there anyone in the house? Oh, there's a Christmas tree and a little fireplace. Oh, the deck is like not built yet.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Oh. Man, these berries. Kids, don't do drugs. How do I get to the bird?
I jumped and I almost got her.
Oh, angry kitty. I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. Can I like jump on here? Lord. Oh, if I hold space, I like crouch. Oh lord, I almost jumped off.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Family of shapeshifters? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, look at that.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
If this child falls to their death, I'm literally not gonna enjoy a second of this.
I I gobbled her up,
Oh,
and suddenly, I was an owl.
what?
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
You did, huh? And where? What?
Rabbits.
Oh, trigger warning.
I imagined his face looking
Oh
up
my
and seeing
God.
mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
What is this game?
A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry.
This is awful.
I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
I'm sorry. This girl. Oh, I need to. Yay, here I go. This is very weird.
I
Oh.
rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
This child has a issue. Oh,
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper and
Oh
it
my
tasted really
God.
good.
That's awful. This is.
I grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
I don't. I'm sorry. Now I'm an octopus. A midnight
Now I was a
clear.
monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
She has a tapeworm. Yeah. Oh, it's a fool.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Jeez Louise. Okay. That's a little terrifying. Please. Christmas will never be the same.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Oh, you're mine now. Stretch. I don't think I can get through that one. Oh. Oh, no, go the other way. There we go. I'm gonna trigger everyone's Christmas.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Stretch completed. Oh,
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
this is a very, very strange game. Okay, this is everyone's worst nightmare. Well, maybe not everyone's, but a bunch of people's.
I got closer and closer.
Oh, it's to her own room.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
This girl. That's quite the story. There, good old there, Molly.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Well, she was 10 though when she died. Now there's a cat in the window.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Oh. Lift.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
These pictures. Oh, Bob. Was Bob a snake? Burpee. Bob. No name on that one. Derpy. Burpee, Derpy, Bob. Purpley. Lurpy. And Rob. Rob was a bearded dragon. So, what? Cockatiel. Parakeet slash Budgie. Another Budgie. That looks like a finch of some kind. Oh, Zerpy. Zerpy is an owl. Oh, and there's one up here. Zerpy Jr. Like a dove. And pigeon. Great names. You should not have a canister of oxygen here. Unsupervised, it could explode.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house.
Oh god.
My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
This game. Molly concepts. Moral sketches.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have,
Oh,
but she didn't.
that's why there's a dragon. Good old Sven. Attractive man. Happy
Even in her
90th birthday.
90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Deepest sympathy. I'm pretty sure I've seen that card somewhere. Yep, hospital bed for the home.
Her room was like a museum.
Been
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Let's see your photo. Whose mother?
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Alright. Oh, I have to hold it.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Orcas Island.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
That's very strange. That
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
real news.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Ingeborg. Ingeborg. Do that, people. Look at all those candles. Oh, that's pretty. Molly, Barbara, Calvin, Sam, Walter, Dawn, Gus, Lewis, Milton, Fifth. That's sad that she didn't get to finish that for her. What was that? Grandson? Great grandson? I'm gonna go to bed. Y'all have a good night. Okay, love. Thanks for hanging out.
Great-grandma had always been the family's biggest fan. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Like, sometimes certain things get clues that I click. Sometimes it's just like they appear as I'm walking. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, look at the mother. Like a Karen. Oh.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Oh. The wine bottle in the toilet. Oh, another secret door? Okay, 1 second. Yeah, it's pretty ugly. Yeah, I'm sure. She looks like a Karen. What in the Austin Power shit is this bathroom, right?
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in
In this
book.
book. Whoa. That's cool and also disgusting. Hey guys, just to let you know, there's a
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
secret hallway right behind your bathroom. Literally right behind your toilet. Gross. Ew. What's wrong with his eyes? What in the paranormal activity is that? Oh, they're sunglasses. Never mind. And this guy loves these sunglasses. He loves this selfie. Look at that. Over and over again. Same selfie. Oh, it's a dark room for developing pictures. I myself would not put a secret in a secret wall, but hey, whatever floats your boat. Imagine being the realtor trying to sell this book. Yeah, and over here there's a book that's latched onto the back of your toilet and actually opens a secret compartment into a dark room. Yeah, it's not weird at all. So there's swing. Here. What were these ones up here? Barbara Finch. Oh, it's got a stag there. Here in the sex bathroom? Ew. No, this is Dolores Umbridge's bathroom. Okay? No sex happens here. Just absolutely no lies. Oh, now I get to crawl. Alcohol. Man, this guy loves alcohol. Milton. Okay, that's fucking creepy. Saving. Ugh. Oh god, see? That's spooky. That spooked me. No problem though, you do have to climb over the toilet. I'm sorry. Do I hear someone crying? Because that's creepy as fuck. Sam lived to 1968. But the other one died. So this one grew up. Fort Sam grew up and became a soldier and developed that same bathroom selfie 25 times. The other one died at a very young age and he just preserved. He just preserved it. That's so gross. Oh. Okay. I did not even actually realize that these were steps. Oh, they're literally mirrored. Also, there's an electrical
I knew
cord
Grandpa
there
Sam
too.
had a twin.
Grandpa Sam.
and that he never talked about him.
It is a cool room, I agree, but it's still creepy. It's also very congested.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh, there's one of the paintings, the log paintings. Oh, this is what that picture was. It was a picture of the command center. Oh. And look, this is a little shrine. Okay, alright.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Am I supposed to swing?
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And
What?
he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
I'm gonna swing
But
myself.
that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
I'm gonna die.
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Thank you. Whoa.
WWE.
Woo-wee.
The wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here.
Oh
But I
boy.
doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Ah, this is like insane.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Ah. Woo-wee.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Woo-wee. And then he died.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
But then she didn't die. Okay. Bastian, how's work?
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
We're gonna put it back because we're respectful? No? Okay. Apparently not.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
What in the hell? Pull and grab? Oh, push up. Okay, what is this house? You doing breaks tonight? Are you doing breaks tonight? Will we? Yeah, I want a house like this, but also not like this. But like
the
a little
passages
bit
were a
like this.
pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Smaller hands and bellies. And people who don't drink as much as apparently everyone in this house. Okay, well, now that that's open. Okay. Barbara.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Well, we. Like, this is cool. Oh, that's how I get back in. I don't want to get back in. No, I refuse. Get me out. Ketchup. This is a house of Doritos. Thank you. Bigfoot. My friend Bigfoot. You know, you remember that game? What was it? That game. That show, Harry and the Hendersons, or was it a movie? It was a movie. I think it was a show. I don't remember.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Barb Street. Okay, so there's popcorn all over the floor. She worked at Penelope's Diner. She got coffee stains all over her. Happy birthday, Barbara. Either a pizza or I don't know what it is. But like, how long has this food been sitting here? That's so gross. That's sick. Ugh. Cigarettes. Sealing off rooms. Gross. That's so gross.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
It's secretly a pillow for it. We all know when you make a big pillow for it, you gotta make everything. And the Pips lurking, but it was a movie and a show. Hey, and the Pips. Well, thanks for lurking. I appreciate it. It was a show? Okay. I vaguely remember this Chewbacca-esque character from my childhood, and they like drove like a station wagon. I think it had like beaver paneling on it or something. And in either the movie or an episode of the show, there was that like ooh-ee ooh-ah song, I think. I don't know. It was one of those like catchy old songs. Anyways. Weird flashback, weird like memory flashback. 90s. Sorry, just drinking some water. Wow. Oh.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
I want one of these patches.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up.
Oh, that's weird.
Has-been.
A has-been.
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and
Bonk.
current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Oh.
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Trigger warning, Bastion.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
Oh shit.
In the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your
Ew.
basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until
Oh.
finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Oh, thanks, babe.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Uh-oh.
So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Yeah, Bastion cut all of his fingers off. Well,
She reached
couple of
for
them.
the music box.
Oh.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh, I don't like this one heckin' bit. I don't like this one heckin' bit.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Pardon the fuck me? 8?
Both ribs rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. Bonk.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Oh, she pissed.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She
Oh.
threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
The crutch?
Have you seen my other crutch?
Oh.
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Late picture show.
Hours later,
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah!
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm coming up. But if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh. Walter's gonna be dead. What's with the, like... Oh!
Walter, are you there? Walter vanished. But his
No.
radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are
Feel
urged to
better
lock all
smooch
doors
on
and
his
windows
hand.
and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Uh-oh.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless.
She didn't
He
scream.
was quite smashed.
Good lord. He was smashing. Oh.
And giant he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Oh, we went through all this.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Oh. Uh-oh.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Well, yeah, when you take 12 years to get down the stairs. Because now he's gone.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Ding dong.
inside the house.
What? Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her.
Oh.
For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous.
Oh
And
boy.
with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her.
Oh.
Her ear.
Ew.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Alrighty. Weird.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Yikes. That's weird. Weird. Very weird. Bye, Bastian. Have a good rest of your shift until your break. Or next break, I should say. Okay, so that's weird. But now we know how to get into the basement. Not that that's where I want to go, apparently.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, well, this is me going directly to it. Go into the basement. Creepy creep. It's the stick. Me. Here we go. Ugh. Go. Oh, it's literally just a washing.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Oh. Well, this is for the slide that he was building. Oh. Well. You want tetanus? 'Cause this is how you get tetanus. I'm sorry. Is that a hook sitting, floating in the middle of the... Interesting. Okay. Alrighty. So we go over here.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Okay. People carry
I thought
packages.
maybe she was hiding presents.
Is it?
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh my fuck. What is this, like a bomb shelter or something? I can't see shit. Oh, there. Right on cue.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh, damn.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Hey. Walter, 1952 to 2005. He looks sad. I want to know how much money Edie and Sven
Goodbye,
had.
everyone.
Clearly they were ballers.
I can't believe
right.
I've been down here for 30 years.
30. Or it's just all like
On
Sven
that
was just
first day,
super handy.
After the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Sane? I think this is sane?
Having a
I
schedule,
don't know.
living for today.
Oh,
I always expected to be dead
Just-
tomorrow.
it's the whole peach.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
With both.
Almost friendly.
Sorry, dogs are being dogs. Oh, whole thing of peaches. Nom nom.
And then one
Hey
day,
Darius, how you
everything
doing?
just
Thanks for stopping by. How are you
stopped.
tonight?
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Oh, glug glug. Man, this guy would have had
It's been
some
a week now,
bad
the
diarrhea
longest in 30 years.
and some
I'm
serious
done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
nutritional deficiencies, including vitamin D. Alright. Let's see here. I have to leave while I still can. Okay. This is what he slept on? Brazil, Russia. Why can't I? The stools in my way. China. Bonjour de France. Greetings from India. Greetings from Thailand. He's got a bunch of spices. To what? Spice up his canned peaches? Delish. What about this? Out here. Oh, it's like a window with a painting behind it, so he doesn't feel like he's underground. Further down? What in the hell? Tomat. Got a lot of model train pieces. Well, what are the books? Chamber. The Dark Defense. Malevolent Monsters. Warding Away Spirits. The Finch Curse. Echoes from Afar. Spiritual Survival. Okay, great. Ghosts. Psychic Self-Protection. Cover up Area 51. Naruto run
I
down
know
this
it's
hallway.
out there somewhere.
This is a long ass tunnel.
Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
I mean, Calvin swung around on a swing at the edge of a cliff. What is this? Your pit? Look at all that peanut butter. Sweetie crisps. Just so great.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Maybe. Oh.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
True. Oh no, the black screen, you can see my snowboarders. Don't look at it.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
My production value just dropped by 20%.
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
He's gonna get hit by a train.
I don't mind if I only have a year left.
A year left? What the hell?
Or a month.
Oh.
Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Yeah. See? What? He gets hit by a train. Oh, that's what the shaking was. It was a daily train that went by the basement. Oh.
Walter died when I was 6.
Oh, man.
I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
So he got struck by a train?
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
It's cute. One of those like Disney like home things. Where is the radio? Where is that? Oh, it's right here. Can't do anything with it though. That's creepy. Lift, girl, lift. Hey, well, here goes nothing.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
What,
But
getting...
if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
That's weird.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Can we not make the same mistakes that Walter made? Crawl out into a train?
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Oh god.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2,
Because she's
I
pregnant?
thought it was time I heard the stories for myself
Is that why she said her belly? Because she's pregnant?
and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Oh,
Maybe we
hydrate.
believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Pardon? I don't remember. Sorry. Why? Jordan, I'm just... Yeah, I need you to be very careful. Okay. That's sad. And drinking all this water, I have to pee. Oh. Oh, like it actually was a legit train at some point. Okay. Also,
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
why are there chairs in the trees? What the heck? What the hecky?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Oh.
But I thought you should know about your family.
She's writing to someone. It must be the belly. I think she's pregnant, because, like, look. I mean, it could just be the character modeling, but...
And the history you're a part of.
Hello? Where am I going? Do I go to this little platform, or...? Is that like our old house out there? With a light on it? All will be revealed soon. I bet. Prego. Like, seriously. Probably.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Yeah, there we go. 100%. You know the feels.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Anything over here? Make sure all the lights turn on. You know. Oh, they turn off. Let's see. They're just like nearby motion activated. Trying to save their hydro bill. There's probably nothing, but I still want to go look. If massive tsunamis and tidal waves weren't such a thing, I probably wouldn't mind living this close to the ocean and like up high like this. But with climate change, I don't know if I trust it.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
For it.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
I mean, I hear that.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, that's a valid point. Ugh.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but
Not living near a water source with climate change. I know.
the pet cemetery may be more uncomfortable than the human one.
All the birds!
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh god. Look, it's Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, Derpy Jr. Where's Purpley? Purpley doesn't have a spot in the graveyard. I am offended for Purpley. Coco. Charlie was the cat, was one of the cats. Lucy was a dog. Where's Molly? Shatsy, Shadow, Christopher, Bob, Oliver. Where's the thing for Molly? Oh, Bailey.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch. Cat with wings. That's so cute. Calvin Finch. Sven. I wonder where the K and the U and the B come from. Hub, knit, the deck. It kind of looks like there's an Edith. Well, there's an Edith, and there's a Finch. So there's also a B, a U, and a C. Walter. Barbara.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
I wonder, because there was a cat earlier when we went out onto like the little balcony, so I wonder if Molly just hadn't passed or has not passed yet.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Their house, their original house, wow. Why do I zoom in? Oh, W.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Interesting. You don't want a gravestone? No? What about like a plaque or something? I want to be cremated. I know that.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
I want to be made into one of those like trees.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
He was also not that old. That Sam Finch guy was only 33. Must have died in a war. Gregory Finch was a year old. Not even. Oh yeah, almost 2. Right? January. Yeah, almost 2. And that Gus one was 69 to 82. Oh, excuse me.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Sanjay Kumar? Who the... It's just a... That's not a Finch name.
We never found Milton's body, so
Oh.
my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Oh. Hey Josh, how you doing? Long time no see. How are you tonight?
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
It's kind of a shitty thing to do. I also don't want any embalming stuff. Wrap me in a cloth and an unfinished wooden box with some mushrooms and texture. Oh, that makes sense.
But looking back on it now,
Gosh! Thanks so much for the tea.
I can
Yeah.
sub again. 3.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's like a really shitty thing to do to your daughter or like your family member. You're like, oh, we're gonna shroud your entire life in a mystery that's completely saturated with
there was gonna be
loss.
so much climbing.
Like, oh, but let's have you figure it out on your own. It's
I
dangerous.
never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
She is pregnant. I knew it. This is dangerous. Woo. Boom. I was gonna say, is there a ladder?
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Little fire pit, smoked outside. Yeah, right beside a propane tank. Bars on the windows. Wow. Planter boxes, some bird feeders. Pretty sweet. I'm good, I'm just getting ready to read. You know, it's been a minute, I've been busy with school and work. It has been. How is school and work going? Are you able to work due to COVID and everything? Casual American flag. Oh, so this is a different Sam's room. Because Sam also had that room with his brother.
They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Looks like he had a whole family, though. I'm not ready to go there yet. Okay. Goose is oddly creepy. Working the whole time. Same.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
See, like, he looks like he had children. Oh, wait. He did, because she said grandpa. I'm an idiot. At least he had a nice bed. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, at least he had a nice bed. I've been well. Um, you know, my birthday a couple days ago, so I'm hitting that midlife crisis soon. It's creeping up on me. I hate birthdays. Especially mine. But otherwise, doing fine. Dogs are well. Partners are well. Airline ticket. Where was he going? Or where was she going? Did she die too? Aw, thank you. Alright, well, I guess that's it for... Oh my gosh. Got an axe at the side of his bed. He was a avid smoker. He got some prescription pills here. Probably for anxiety, depression, PTSD. All three. How old did you turn? I turned 35. Yep. It's that he loves these bathroom selfies. They're his favorite. Oh. Creepy.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Oh, Warlockers Unite. Welcome to the Nerd Herd. How are ya?
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Ooh. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
What?
Perfect.
Oh, so...
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the
Rude.
spirit. Okay, got it.
Rude.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be taking a picture of. But... The game's like, we've restarted the audio because you clearly are missing the thing you're supposed to take a picture of. What is it? What am I supposed to take a picture of? There's like a body in the water. I'm not impressed.
Definitely should not have
Oh.
coffee.
Hold still while I take.
Hey!
Gross.
That's a keeper.
Gross.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious.
Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Sorry, where am I looking? Oh, there we go.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
Where is it? I don't see it. It's a gust.
Take it behind you.
There's a lot of animal killing in this.
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
I don't want to do it.
Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready.
Ugh. No
Great
thanks.
shot, Don!
Ew. So proud. Aww.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Oh. I'm controlling him.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh, shit. Bye. Good. Antlered boy was like, nope, not today.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Who do we have left? We have Edie, Sven, I think. Right? Milton, Lewis, Gregory, Gus. Quite a few left. Bless you. Oh, okay. Going. Wow. Well then. Wait, didn't I see? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, didn't I see a deer head? Not by. I'll probably take a break in just a minute.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Okay, this is gross. I don't like that it's like becoming nighttime. Oh. Yikes, okay. Very military. No playing outside without permission, no answering the door for strangers. No messes after dark, all chores before dark, and respect others. Raise flag at 7:30 a.m., breakfast at 8 a.m., quiet time 11 p.m. Duties, dawn, sweep trash. Gus, mop and mow yard. Greg, be a baby. Routine, jump rope times 100, jumping jacks 150, push-ups 100, crunches 100, run to mailbox and back. Wow. One way of keeping the family in shape, I guess.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Oh. Babies also scare me. Don't like.
Watch over, Gregory. It's time to. Hold on, sweetie.
And this is when your baby drowns.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
There we go.
Reminded me so much of Calvin.
Ta-da. Look at the little leggies.
Lost in his
Oh,
imagination.
leggies. Is the tub filling up? Like, I know the tap's not on, but... Oh.
Whatever it was, he saw.
I'm trying to get all the letters off. Ooh.
It sure made him
Oh.
happy.
This is awesome.
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too heavy.
I want to get...
But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
Oh.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Yeah.
I wish he could have told us
That's what I thought.
about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything.
Good old 70s. Yeah, true. Look, I'm the frog now.
But I
Kind
know
of.
what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure it's happy. He'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Thanks. Trigger warning. Sorry it's a little late.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
What is that? Wow.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh. Whoops. Sorry.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
These are so unique. These, like, the way you interact with things, like, so unique.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. Make them cry.
Hey, Hollow. Stream's going great, thanks, I think. Yeah. Am I supposed to, like, hit this, or...? I don't know what I'm supposed to... Crash it down here. Crash it into someone? No? What am I supposed to do? Figuring out the controls is the bet for each story, right? Like, I feel like... Oh. There we go. Didn't see that before.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh! Oh, flipping him off!
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
He's gonna get struck by lightning, really? How's your night going, Hollow? How's that birthday stream for the otter? Fox otter. Autox?
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh, wow.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
Wow.
But I didn't. Until we found you.
That's quite the,
She never talked about him, but
story.
Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Oh. It's been nice. The stream went well. We got rated big time. 1,000. Good bit of... That's awesome. That's so great. I do like watching, like, I don't want to say small streamers. I honestly hate that term because it's like, in whose eyes? Like, who's small in whose eyes? You know, like maybe that person only wants, you know, 300 or 400 viewers, and other people with thousands might be like, oh, they're a small streamer. To that person, they might not be. But I do like watching when people get rated with large amounts, and like their reaction, because they just like they just like shit themselves. They're like, oh hi. Supposed to go up here.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
So hype, for sure.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Oh, this is cute. The
Religion was
religious.
another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Oh, I love that mandala rug. I like making mandalas.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Helping hands create safe places. Fly to India. Call mom and grandma once a week. College application deadlines.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Is it raining now? Oh, solar panels. So, progressive. It's great. Well, no wonder we still have electricity then in this place.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
This is
I'm sure
amazing.
Edie was happy to have her back.
I want this. This
And
is
to see
awesome.
kids in the house again.
I would love to have that. So like a little balcony with like party lights and gardens. Cute. So cute.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Analyze objectively. Respect criticism. Ask tough questions. Assume nothing. Our family history, fact or fiction. Lewis rules.
But it didn't last.
Mrs. Finch. Many people will kind of drown itself out. Sorry. I think it'd be pretty cool to stream a small community like when an online home. That's exactly me. Like, I'd be totally fine with between 50 and 100 people as long as I can maintain a good connection with them. If not, then even fewer, so that, you know, I don't lose that connection, like that ability to converse with them and remember, like, you know, everyone's not, I don't want to say story, but like, you know, little things about each person, so that like the conversation isn't always small talk, you know. So my goal has never really been to, you know, become a big massive streamer. I just like sharing what I think is really cool, and you know, the things that I am in awe with in gaming. I just like to share that with other people with similar mindsets.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Oh, I'm not supposed to go there. I try to always take the path less traveled, or like what's not expected.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
That was his bedroom? Could you imagine that being your bedroom? Oh my god. Be like camping every day. This is so cool. Yeah, it totally is. Man, it was seriously haunted. I also love the contrast, like black and white, and it's like a little bit of yellow. Like the line work. Like even in the garden, like all of his pots were just like cities. Even the movement has like slowed. Oh, he's so cute with his little crown.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
I want her. Has its own story and mood and vibes, all of them. Yeah. How do I... Little quick that it just... That's so cute. Oh, he made a door and went through it? Oh, that's awesome. I want to see if there's anything at the end. If there's anything beyond. Come on, keep going. Wow, this girl's nails are very nice. Well, taken care of.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared. Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Oh. She didn't want anyone to disappear through the door like he did. Oh, okay.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out. That's ominous, a little bit. My nails are nice, the skin around my nails is not. I bite my cuticles. My nails are great though, but I also used to bite my nails, and then my mother would slap my hands every time she caught me doing it. So she developed
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but
oh yeah.
I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room, until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room, except Lewis.
He likes the weed. Chris, is that a weed? No, it's a crayon. Call 911. 911, what's your emergency? Honestly, like, yeah, I agree. Maybe it was all mercury poisoning from all the canned fish they ate.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
I can already smell what this would smell like. And the music too. And you have the other room. Or lead paint. They all drank this like beer. Look. More prescription pills. They all had the same alarm clock. These look like characters out of the game Journey. There, these ones. But like I can smell this. Like no, it doesn't stink. It smells like it's a combination of, well, there'd probably be some weed or some like hashish. And then there'd also be like that sting of like incense. You know? I don't know how to describe it. I would imagine that there would be more like I figured that there would be more what's it called? Like draped silks, like very like colorful draped like silks and pillows and buttons and gold fringe. Probably just being culturally insensitive now.
Indian. I think for him it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Journey was such a great game. I think you were talking about it the other night, Lion. You were talking about Journey and like Abzu stuff. I love I haven't played Abzu, but I love Journey and what was the island game that I played that was all puzzles? The Witness. Played that. I really want to play Rhyme.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
High school diploma. My college diploma looks identical to that. I bet you a lot of them do. someone monopolized, really cornered the market. What's it called? On like diploma making. You cried to rhyme? I haven't played it yet, so don't spoil it. But I definitely want to play it. Oh, PBS? Oh, Institute of Psychology.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Oh.
Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
His mind began to what?
wander.
Oh.
I asked him to describe it.
Oh, wow.
He said he started small.
Oops.
Imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing
I worried about him then.
Prime at some point in time.
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Oh.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Lewis Topia.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
This is tough to control.
And songs for them to play.
Right.
He talked about starting a band.
We're gonna say goodnight, Jordan. Oh, wow. Okay.
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Oh.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Oh. Like in Mario.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh my god, still going.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
New Louisville.
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Imagine not winning your own imaginary election, right?
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Oh.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Sorry, Ma. I got some sailing to do. I have to go win another election. As I chop the heads off these fish.
He heard rumors of a beautiful prince.
Oh.
The prince was on his own quest for
Radiant rainbows. Yeah. Make
radiant
this a
rainbows.
little LGBTQ over here. Oops. I can't sail. Sorry. Not good at it. Go through it. Man, this boat is shit. There we go. Oh, sitar? Sitar would be way more fun. No.
Silver harp.
Yeah. Damn it. I thought it said electric guitar, and then I was like, no, it says sitar. You sailing? I'm doing both. I'm sailing with my left hand and chopping with my right.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
I can't even see anymore.
He knew the world was all in his
Oh,
imagination.
shit. Ugh.
But he was so proud of having created it.
I can hear the dog.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
And I can't. I've tried to get my hand caught, as sadistic as that sounds.
For someone
I've
who'd
tested
never known
that theory.
success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
I mean, it's sandstone. But it can be gold if you really want.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me.
Oh.
It was hard to argue with him.
I go through the dinky door. Oh shit. Gross. So much fish blood. Oh, I thought I was like gonna go down the rabbit hole here.
He began to forget the world we know.
Fishy.
I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker.
Oh, look at my... Oh, I'm the... like, I'm not... I'm the prince. Or I'm the... whatever. I'm whoever. In his imagination.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Honor, please stop. You're not even moving the fish anymore. Uh-oh.
I still thought I could save him.
Lots of fish. Now that's a dank smell.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Autopilot done broke. So true. So true. Oh. Yeah. For me...
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Is this cat gonna have the name tag Molly?
Including the wise Calico who had insisted on inviting me.
It is, it's Molly! Everyone loves Molly. I like this guy. This guy's great. Right?
His prince waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Oh, guillotine.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Yeah, big scritches. Wow. So he killed himself. He literally
My brother was
chopped
really
off his
cool.
own head.
I wish you could have met him.
Oh. Saving. Now what? Now where? Oh, there's this prince.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
This is Edith's room. Bubble wrap.
But I understand why we left.
Maple Althea? How's it going? This game is pretty neat.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
Yeah, I agree, Lion. For your, like, imagination to completely take over your sense of reality. And then you want to live in that world so badly that you end up killing yourself because you think you're gonna join that world. Same. Oh, Hollow, thank you. Welcome to the Nerd Herd. In time before work? Before work? Are you like a late nighter? Are you... Where are you located? You're on the West Coast. Working night shift? This is so pretty. Night shift nursing assistant at a rehab. Nice. Are you, so you're a CNA?
But
Is
it
this a
had
horror
to
game?
end one way or another.
No, it's a story intense, sort of immersive exploration game. It's just like a very elaborate visual novel.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Nice. I'm a nurse. Yeah, that's fantastic. CNAs are the backbone of nursing. So, awesome. Are you American or Canadian? I'm assuming because you said CNA that you... Norwegian folktales. Norsk Bokibenter. Yeah, that. Nice. Well, that sucks that you have to work tonight, but Oregon, nice. Nice. That's a cool lamp. It's like alphabets. Which is like one of my favorite like sugar cereals when I was growing up. Nurses are so cool. You're right. Okay, let's find out what happened on that last night. So she's a storyteller? You know how they all have like their own thing? Like we've got like artist and we've got like the photographer and we've got like the one who builds the house, like the carpenter, and we've got like all these like different aspects of I spy the word homo. Do you? I'll have to take a look if I can later.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
Aww.
Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
Oh.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
But like, you have solar panels. Ooh, I like that lighting. It just kind of like follows you.
When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Oh.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
Aw, cute socks. It's a really pretty game so far. I agree. I think that we're kind of coming to the end of it. I think it seems like it's kind of pointing towards that. Maple, have you been in here before? Have you caught one of my streams before and I just have a really shitty memory? Or did you like find me somewhere? Just curious.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
I have, I think, a while ago. Yeah, that seems accurate with my stream history. Before we continue, I'll break it down really quick. I am a perfectionist when it comes to branding and when it comes to putting stuff out into the world. So if I don't reach a certain level of expectation of myself, I tend to not bother. So one of my main things that holds me back from streaming is my like constant desire to have things better, you know, follower and sub sounds and emotes and you know, like transitions that I still haven't done but I need to work on, all sorts of things. So that's like one of my biggest things in terms of why. Regard, thank you so much for the subscription.
You're on the internet playing video games today.
I am on the internet playing video games today. You're right. How are you, my friend? You also follow me on Twitter? Oh, nice. Nice. And thanks. Oh, I think I know who you are with the name Maple. I think I only follow one person. Anyway, so as I was saying, yeah, so like that's one of my biggest fallbacks. But the other thing is that being like nursing over the last year during COVID has been intensely stressful, obviously with the pandemic and everything. And so a lot of times, like when I came home from work and when I was on my days off and my stretch off in between my rotations, the last thing that I wanted to do was like another thing that I felt was like work, because I wasn't happy with my stream or because I wasn't happy with the level of expectation that I held to myself for my streams. So I spent like, I don't even know, I think I spent like 5 or 6 hours customizing sounds, like tweaking GIFs, and putting these like alerts together and backgrounds and everything for Christmas, like for December, you know, streaming thing. And I think I streamed once or twice the whole season. And so I spent like 6 hours or something like putting all this stuff together, and I only streamed twice, and I kicked myself in the ass and I said, you know what? Like, fuck this. You put in all this time, you put in all this effort, do it. You need to do it. And then with, you know, Bastion putting out a stream schedule because he actually has a schedule that he can follow, it really like, it's inspired and motivated me to just be like, you know what, on my days off, I should at least attempt to stream a couple days a week just so that I can do it. Yeah. So yeah. Anyways. You're right, I don't need to do it. But I do, like, for me, when I say I need to do it, I'm not trying to put that like obligation on myself, but it's something that I've committed to. It's something that I've invested time and money in, and it's something that I do want to do. The problem is I need to lower my own personal expectations when it comes to streaming and what I'm putting out. They can't, you know, not every stream is going to be 110% awesome and whatever, but that's just me. And this is me applying Burt's Bees lip balm to my lips because I like it. Hi, puppers. We are our own worst critics. You're so right, Ridgar. How's work going for you? Well, it helps you unwind, my dude. It does. Okay, Soren, I love you, but you putting your nose directly under my mouse hand doesn't help me move my mouse. No, it doesn't. Also, nothing is going to be perfect. One of the first things you learn as a chef just bonds. So true. Your stream and personality have been a delight. You can see that going forward and feel confidence. Aw, you guys are so wholesome and great. Aw, thanks, friends. Let's work is work, not too bad tonight. That's good. Yeah, Bastian's at work tonight. Jordan's in bed. Because he works in the morning. So it's just me, probably gonna be finishing up this game pretty soon. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. I might play a different game or something after I'm done streaming. I might watch some Netflix. I don't know. You're great with everything. You're both a great work. Thank you so much, Crimson. You guys are so great. Wholesome as heck. I know, Maple. One of your Twitter accounts is very wholesome. Yeah, I mean, if any of you have seen my Minecraft house, you'll know the level of, like, not perfection, but you'll know the level of, like, work that I put into things that are, I don't want to say trivial, but things that, like, I probably don't need to put so much work into, but I do anyways. But anyways, I digress. We'll continue on with childlike Edith in her mismatched colorful socks going through the library.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
That's not very nice. History of the Finches by Edith Finch. Just so you know, I really vibe with your streams. Dare say a little more than Bastion, not saying this. And that's the thing, that's what I love about Bastion and I's streaming personalities. Are so different. You know, like, he's got playfulness and high energy and, like, silliness and everything. I'm not saying I'm not silly. Fuck, I'm silly as fuck sometimes. But, like, we are very different. Two very different streamers. So, it's cool. I like it. I like that there's a variety and that people can come and they can hang out and support both of us, one of us, you know, and just hang out and, like, just become a part of this, like, great community that we are attempting to build and make new friends and support each other. And yeah, I love it. Donaka's Rift Lion. Bastion. Bastion's my partner. One of my partners. BastianSnugs. He's if you scroll down in the panels, it has, like, an arrow with his, like, to Bastion. That's his Twitch. Yeah. Okay. History of the Finches.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Ooh, the night I was born.
That night, the tide went way, way out.
Am I supposed to walk? Yep, I am. Hollow, we're in a polyamorous relationship. So there's actually 3 of us in one relationship. Gave him a follow. I need to get on here more often. Yes, please do, Maple. Come hang out with us. Follow him on Twitter as well, because we always tweet when we go live. You can join our Discord if you want. There's notifications. I'm actually going to be changing some of that up as well, because I'll tell you guys after. But long story short, when you have 2 different Twitch accounts synced to one Discord, people that subscribe to either or both, the role does not get, you cannot have both roles shown in your name. You can only have one or the other, and that's based on the hierarchy of roles within Discord. So essentially, I'm going to be creating a separate role and doing it through a bot, but then I'm also going to be, instead of doing at everyone, because I don't want people to get pinged and mute the whole Discord or mute the channel, I'm going to do a self-ranking system or a self-role system so that if people want to get notified when we go live, they can actually just add that role, and then that role will get pinged, saying like at whatever the role is. So like Bastion or Gust are going live. But just rather than the at everyone, because I mute every other person's like channel that says that they're going live because I hate getting the notifications. The only people that I have where I have the notifications are the people that I want to be notified when I go live. So anyways. Hey Bastion. One of us. One of us. One of us. You're following too many people on Twitter? Jeez, Maple. You're so popular. I understand. It's hollow. It's not invasive at all. We are super open and about everything. Like, if you question or like want to know more about anything within like our relationship, within the furry community, you know, any of those things, please feel free to ask. Like, we are generally not shy about certain things. Obviously there are boundaries, and we'll just let you know if you ever hit one of those, but I mean, feel free, like, honestly. Bastion, how's work? Oh, I'm not popular at all. I just want to watch too many. Oh, I know. I follow so many artists. It's so great. You want to know my opinion on your hair? It depends how it is. The other day when you were streaming, it looked immaculate, and like I would pull that ponytail, but like some days, I don't know, it just looks like, I don't know, maybe it just looks like not great. So I still want to cut it. I still think that you would look great with short hair, but you're at 70% already, so that means that you're gonna be done early? Very curious fellow. Curiosity is fantastic. Especially because you're like, I don't know if I'm a furry or not. Well, you've kind of joined a community of furries, so we can help you figure that out. Greasy Silent Bob look? I look great with short hair. Oh, this whole thing.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Oh. So who am I right now?
Awful.
I bet it smelled awful.
I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
Ooh, tell us, Hollow.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oh, great. Oh, I'm Edie right now. I've lost my way. Where's the beacon? The bell, the buoy.
Turned around.
Was that a hint that I was supposed to turn around?
For a while, I wandered.
Bulls are sexy.
I started seeing things.
Oh. It's the stag that Don shot and killed the dude. Sam.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
I'm so lost. Bed?
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Oh. Look at all the old furniture.
Or maybe I came back to them.
Hold on, I'll look at that in a sec. Oh, it's just a reflection on a toilet bowl. Ever since I was a kid, I like to imagine myself as a big, powerful were-tiger thing, like tiger patterns with a wide snout of a wolford. I considered it to be Oh, that's awesome. You should totally start, like, getting reference photos of it. Of, like, things that you like. Start putting it in a folder.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
No.
It's mine. Edith. Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Mother.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
No.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
I do this in the car all the time.
A few years went by.
It'll open up shortly for you, Maple. It's a timer thing. We don't get trolls.
My mom didn't like to talk about it.
That's so
But
smart.
she started getting sick a lot.
Oh, COVID.
The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Sir?
And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
I could have done
This journal
without the
was
cervix.
supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
Well,
I
you're
just
22 weeks pregnant, so this should definitely not be a cervix.
And tell you all these stories myself.
That's way too early.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Hey, Sage. Swinging by to say goodnight. Did Valheim for 6 hours. Nice.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it.
Oh my god.
It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh, that's so sad. So sad.